Hello, today I'll be talking about top tips for using ERIC. ERIC is a great database to use for students in the education program. ERIC is a resource that is part of Search at UW, but it has features that make it worth using on its own. For example, in ERIC you can search by education level, but you can't do very well just by using Search at UW. There are two ways to get to ERIC. If you're on campus, you can click Databases A through Z, but if you're off campus, you'll need to sign in first. So you can sign in using your W number and password. And then you can go up here to Find Databases at the top. You can click the E and then scroll down until you find ERIC. From here you can start your search. However, if you're having a hard time finding some good results, you might want to check out the thesaurus up here. Sometimes the terms that your book or your professor are using are not the terms that are held here in this database. So for example, we can type in differentiated instruction and hit browse. And we can see that ERIC actually prefers to use the term individualized instruction. So we'll get better results if we use this term here. We can click on the term and click on it once more. And here it'll give us ERIC's definition of the term. It'll also give us some related terms, and these can be great to use in your search as well. But for now, I'm just going to copy individualized instruction and do a new search. I'll paste that in. Then I'll scroll down here. You can see there's this checkbox right next to peer-reviewed. If you want peer-reviewed scholarly articles, you can click that. And here is the education level area. Here you can select the education level you like to search. You can choose multiple if you want. So in order to do that, you can hold the control key and then choose what grade you want to search. And then hit search. From here, you can limit your search even more here on the left. But for now, all I want to do is pull this slider so that I'm getting some more recent search results. So now I'm getting things that were just published between 2008 and 2018. Now you can start clicking on journal titles, article titles. It's a really good idea to read this abstract. This is just a quick summary of what the article is about. This will save you a lot of time because sometimes the title may look really promising of an article and then you go and read it and realize it's not what you were hoping it was about. So here if you read this abstract, this will let you know what it is about without you having to read the entire thing right away. Also pay attention to these descriptors. If you find an article that's really useful, you can consider typing these into the search box up here to find other related articles. Over here on the left, it'll either say PDF, HTML, or there'll be a Find It button. Here this one has Find It, so it means it's not available here, but this will search at UW for you to see if it actually has the article. So here it says it's not available. What we can do is just copy and paste this title into Search at UW just in case. And we see it's not available, but we can click on there, and since we're already logged in, we can request a copy here. And just know it'll take a few days to a week to get to you. I'll go back to my search. And at any time you can click on this result list to get back to your result list. And I can see here on this one, the HTML and PDF are available. So I'll click on this. It doesn't really matter which file you click on. I prefer the PDF. But this will bring up the actual article. And from here you can download it and save it onto your personal device or a flash drive, and you can also print it. If you need any help, be sure to ask a librarian.